Oh. Okay. Is it? We're going to Zion!
We're going to Zion!
Tomorrow. So,
Tomorrow!
for my birthday.
For her birthday.
Okay, you're fired. So, yeah, we're going to Zion for my birthday. So excited. Last year, I didn't get to celebrate my birthday too much. It was one of my girlfriend's weddings, so I mean, that was fun. Like, I'd much rather celebrate a wedding than my birthday. And then I just did like a little, kind of like a product donation to this church in Watts that Rock Harbor works with and that I've volunteered at a few times already. So that was really fun, but obviously we can't do that this year because of COVID. So we decided to go to Zion. So I just got back from grocery shopping, just loaded up on a bunch of snacks for the ride there, and then for the ride back. We are staying at Under Canvas. So excited about that. I've been wanting to stay at Under Canvas for literally over a year. So I'm really, really happy that we finally have the chance to go and visit and see what all the hype is about. And they do provide meals, I think breakfast and dinner. So we will be doing dinner there and probably grabbing some, like, you know, meals to go for lunch. But this is pretty much just our junk pile. So I'll show you guys what I got. So here we have a mixture of Trader Joe's and Sprouts items. We have our bars, and then we have some bison and beef bars. These Scandinavian swimmers. I don't know why I put a H. I already ate half of that, so there's that. Some of our favorite PB pretzels, some green beans. I've never had these before, so, you know, I don't know. Got a whole jug of water. We're bringing our water bottles just so we can fill them, but it's easy to have just something on hand. Of course, wellness formula, always, always, always. We always take this where we go just because you want to make sure your health is always in great condition. And then we got, Late July is one of my favorite snack brands. I get a lot of their chips, and so I've never had this popcorn before, but it's only 39 calories a cup, so I thought, why not? It'll be good for munching on the way. And then Who, I think it's pronounced Who, but I love their chocolate. It's vegan chocolate. It is stunning, phenom, highly recommend. Kind of pricey, but so worth it since I can't eat dairy. Well, they came out with crackers and what?
Zion!
Oh my God. They came out with crackers. So I'm really hoping that these taste like the Pringles pizzas. But we'll see. I'll probably open these up on the way. This, one of my favorites ever, Beanfield cheddar. Y'all already know, talk about these all the time. We got some JoJo's, and if you guys didn't know, Oreos are vegan. They are completely dairy-free. These don't have milk either, as you can see. Wheat and soy only. So got these at Trader Joe's. Kind of wish we got golden Oreos, but I didn't want to stop at another store. It was too lazy. Tyler got these pumpkin spice cookies. Got some apples because healthy balance. And then we have a new flavor of the Ashland seltzers. So they have blackberry lemonade, pineapple, lime, tangerine, and we're trying to figure out how we're gonna do this because we don't have a cooler. So yeah, we'll figure it out. But anyways, so this is the Munchie crew, and we're about to gain some bellyage. We're all packed up. We're on the way to Zion. You guys, I had so many people yell, not so many people, a few people yell at me yesterday, literally yelling, all caps, saying, it's not pronounced Zion, it's Zion. And then I had a ton of locals, people who live there, people from Utah, all say it is, in fact, Zion. So,
I guess we'll just find out.
We'll figure it out. But anyways, I'm saying Zion until otherwise. but we just gassed up. I'm getting a car wash. I know it sounds kind of counterproductive, but the car is so dirty. So it'll, you know, whatever. It is what it is. I used to be so scared of car. Were you ever scared of car washes as a kid?
No.
Are you serious? I would close my eyes while my mom put us in the car wash. So this is scary. This is like what a hurricane would be if you were driving in the middle of a hurricane. I feel like, I don't know, never been in one, but this is what I imagine. We're passing the new stadium right now. Oh my God, the thing is, it's actually really cool. It looks like Star Wars. We finally entered, I don't really know where we are, but lots of rocks and it's stunning. Yay! We found the Utah sign! I'm so excited. They're leaving, they already knew. We're like waiting to take a photo here. It's so cute, it's so pretty. We're in Utah, biatch. This is what we were using to shoot. This is just my random tripod. And then I have this little clicker button. And this is actually what I use to shoot like 99% of my photos. So that's what we were using here. We're going to their kind of neighborhood grocery store. It's called Lynn's. So it's about 30 minutes before you hit Zion, which we wanted to stop just in case it was like pretty much the end of the city. So just picking up a couple things. Literally just like your average grocery store. So if you guys are in the area, just note Lynn's. Oh, it's so pretty. I love that all of the tops of these mountains are just completely flat. Like how does that even come about? Oh, there's people riding horses. So cute. That's where we're staying. So cute. So excited. Returning in under canvas. Ah! Oh, so pretty. Oh my gosh. I'm done. This is the cutest ever. I'm so blinded. We made it! Yay! It is so cute here, you guys. Those are all of the tents. Look at
those ones.
Wow. And that's our view. We gotta wake up to that tomorrow.
I think we're staying in some of these ones right here. So the ones that are more.
This is the little common area that they have. So I believe in there is kind of just reception, check-in, and then they should have like a little store for breakfast and dinner. Wow, I can't get over this. Just check in. All right, so this is the dinner and lunch area. And they have a menu right here. So it has a lot of really good options. And then you can come out here, enjoy your dinner. Oh my God, we got 17, of course. To even have that area out there where those people are, that would be so amazing for like morning coffee, just to stare out. Here is our tent, and we have the stunning view of the rocks. Sun should be rising from over there tomorrow, so can't wait to get just all the amazing sunlight in. So we have our wood here. Unfortunately, this is for the stove, but we cannot, or furnace, but we can't light this right now because it's fire season. So it'll just be for aesthetics. But we have our dinner here that we're gonna eat. and then we'll do like a mini tour. It's not, I kind of already brought in a bunch of our stuff, but this is what it looks like. It is so cute. Some really fun rugs, place to put your luggage. Not sure what this is, but we just use it to hang some of our clothes. And then maybe tomorrow morning it'll look a lot prettier with the view and the sunlight coming in. And then you can also zip that up to get just more, I mean, I'm sure fresh air, but it's already really chilly, at least, well, chilly to my standards. So I'm gonna throw on a jacket right now, but wow, 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 wow. For dinner, Tyler got a steak burger and some fries. And then I got the Green Goddess Cobb salad with chicken. Tyler can eat my bacon. And then the dressing that it comes with does have dairy, so I opted for, I think it's the shallot vinaigrette, I believe. So they do have some, you know, dairy-free options, but yeah, really yum. Can't wait to dig in. We're so hungry. Oh, the sun is just like that. It's gone.
Pray. We have to pray.
Oh, okay.
Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for allowing us to travel up here safely. Please allow us to enjoy this time, to see your beauty and what you've created out here, and to enjoy this time together for your beautiful wife's birthday. In Jesus' name, amen.
Oh, it's Kippy. Look at my dogs. Oh.
So is it, I think the tent size is the same, they just have like a deck. That's the only difference.
No, they have a bathroom too. So
They
the
have a
bathroom is, you know, you see like where it changes colors? The
That's
tent?
their bathroom? Oh, they don't have it, but they do.
Oh, they do. It's just hidden behind the bush.
Oh.
Every one of those deck ones have their own bathroom.
So that's a bathroom right there?
Yeah.
Dang, that's nice.
So it's just, I mean, it's open, and then they have the shower and the toilet there.
I'm sorry I couldn't get that.
Well, I mean, it's not your fault because it's already out anyway, so it doesn't matter. I wish. Why is it? Hopefully it's not broken. Interesting. Actually, that's scaring me a bit. Why is it? Okay, well, I feel like maybe my camera's broken because it's doing that little like weird line thing. I hope when we upload it, it won't show, but oh my god, I always have problems with this camera. Anyways, we spent what, like 2 hours watching or just stargazing.
Stargazing.
They are unbelievable here.
I showed her Orion's Belt, the Milky Way, the Big Dipper, the Small Dipper, or aka the Baby Dipper.
And Mars.
Oh, Mars?
Mars. So Mars is going to be the brightest it's ever been in like the last 20 years tomorrow. But it is bright. And I think what we're looking at,
cool stars.
The one that we're looking at is Mars because it's a little bit orangey. But it's so stunning, and it's just kind of like hanging low and just puts all the other stars to shame. I wish I could show you guys. It won't even show up in the camera.
Let me talk to my followers.
But I'll send you guys, or I'm gonna do some side-by-side photos of what my iPhone captured, and I was shocked at what my iPhone was able to take, so that was pretty dope.
It was pretty cool. Let me see.
I really hope my camera isn't messed up. I'm gonna be so sad.
I really hope your camera's not messed up.
Freaking, when I broke the shutter, when I dropped
it. You
it,
can see my vitiligo perfectly fine, so I think it's still working.
It cost me like $230 to fix last time. Ugh. So, yeah, what time is it right now? It's like almost 9. Almost 9. I'm just tired from driving so much, but tomorrow we're gonna try to wake up. I mean, the sun will wake us up, but I'm gonna set my alarm for like 6:30. Just do some Bible reading and like just hang out and then watch the sunrise. And then I have to we have to drive into where I can get some service because I do have to do an Amazon Prime post tomorrow that goes live on my feed because it's Amazon Prime Day. So that's the only crappy thing is we'll have to leave here for a little bit, but that'll be fine. There is no There's no reception out here. So if you do have to work, don't even bother coming. And I mean, it's like you're camping, you know, you shouldn't be.
This is a time to get away from your phone.
Exactly.
And Jess still has to go to her phone. What do you know?
Well, I couldn't help it. It was, you know, I tried to, is this like a thing? I don't know. I tried to change the date, but I couldn't, which is fine. I mean, work is work. But anyways, and then we're gonna do our hike tomorrow, so I gotta get rest. You're already tired. He was giving me crap. He's like, you're already going to sleep? I'm like, I'm tired, and look at you. You're already like night.
Right.
Anyways, see you guys tomorrow morning. Okay. No, it's not.
Huh?
It's still doing that thing. Maybe it's that light. Turn that one off.
How am I getting towing?
Oh.
Exactly. Jess.
Wait. Let me just shine. No, turn that off. I think it is, because if I just have my phone on me, it doesn't do that. Oh, thank God, you guys. The little rippling effect. I'm sorry if that was probably so annoying to watch, but it was just these little lanterns that we have by our bedside. All is good. That is not wind. There's no way. If it was blowing that hard, it would shake the whole tent. I was sound asleep with headphones or like earplugs in because I have to sleep with Tyler snoring. And something woke me up. We don't know what it is. It has to be an animal. Darn it, I can't hear it now. Try this again. Good morning. It's about 30 minutes until sunrise. You can still see the moon there. How pretty is that? You can like literally see a little crescent. But I'm gonna use the restroom right now. Tyler's still in the tent sleeping, but I'll show you guys what the bathrooms look like. Okay, so here are the restrooms. This is what it looks like. I have a shower right next to the toilet and the sink. It's super clean. Hello. So yeah, this is like truly amazing. And then for these bathrooms, it's pretty much like all these tents right here. All the other ones have their own bathroom because they are like the suite style. Also, sun is rising. So up there was the bathroom, and then you just come down this little trail, and then this is our spot, which honestly is pretty nice because it's kind of like just by themselves. All the other ones, they're kind of like near tents, but yeah, I dig our little spot. And now time to wake Tyler up. All right, so sun for sure now is starting to peek through. Right now, we are going kind of like closer to town to get some reception because I have to post for Amazon. And then we're gonna come back here and then start getting ready for the hike. But remember last night when we were freaking out about the noises and we thought, you kind of freaked out for a little bit too. Yeah, you did. Let's face this. No, let's still face this way.
Did you move this all the way to the top?
Yeah, you can't reach it?
No.
Then stand on a chair. Just grab this. No, don't stand on that. Or unless you can stand on the poof. Oh, yeah. And so, we thought it was like, he thought it was a bear. I thought it was like,
I didn't think it was a bear.
You said it was a bear. And then I thought it was like a gazelle or, you know, just like little, I don't know what they have here. I probably should have looked it up. But then I opened up the tent this morning just to see kind of like if things were moved around, because I really thought that they came out for our food.
And Tyler said it was the wind the entire time.
And then he did end up saying it was the
wind.
wind.
Guess who was right? Me, Mother Nature, God, it's the wind.
On our way to Zion Guru, right? Zion, I said it. Zion. Whatever people want to call it. We're going to Zion Guru, which is what we bought our shuttle passes to the Narrows. And that's about 25 minutes from, actually, I don't know. I forget. But anyways, we're on the way there and we're going to be doing our rentals. Ooh, they have helicopter rides. That'd be pretty. We could do that next time. So we're gonna go hiking right now, but we got lost like 3 times, so, but it's fine. I feel like I never have a problem getting lost because when I get lost, it helps me remember better for next time. So for me, it's not a big deal.
Trial and error.
Trial and error, exactly. So on our way, the weather is so perfect today because there's a lot of clouds, so it's kind of just filtering the sun a little bit, so it's not like really harsh shadows or anything. It's a nice like 74, so I have, you guys probably can't see, I just have like a little workout set on, and I brought a little crew neck sweater. Tyler's all decked out in Nirvana and I don't even know, so yeah, okay, excited. It's just a little bit of the drive. Everywhere we look, oh, it's just the best. The bestest. Utah is definitely a state that I want to explore more of, especially during the winter time in all of the ski and snowboarding resorts. We want to, we want to go to Park City, which is the other one that Maddie was talking about, Sunrise? Something Bowl? I don't know. Oh my gosh, look at how glorious that is. Stunning. Anyways, we want to come back in the winter. Look. Oh my goodness. Stop. This is so, oh my goodness. I can't get over this right now. Ooh, look at you with the fit though. Okay, okay. Well, obviously we're not wearing that, but talk about your shorts. Why are you walking away? Talk about your shorts.
I was lost and now I'm found.
Okay.
Foundation. Check them out.
Okay, so we're actually maybe contemplating staying out here next time because it looks like straight Cars land when you step outside of your room. But also we love the tent so much, so we don't know. But anyways, these are the shuttles that we'll be taking, and Zion Guru is right over there. That's where we're gonna go check in. So inside, here are the walking sticks. And then here's all the shoes. Woohoo! Okay, so putting on the socks right now. We got the socks on. And then here's our boots. How does it feel?
Very comfortable. I'm gonna start wearing these on a daily basis.
Are they comfy?
Yeah.
So wow. Oh my god, you're matching.
Are they comfy? Is it comfy?
It's really tight, so it kind of feels awkward, but
It's tight?
like my sock is tight. Your sock not tight?
I mean, they're snug. Tap dance. Yeah, whatever's comfortable, probably. You don't want the huge one. Something that's gonna be. They're all taller than you, anyways. You've met your match.
Right now. We're officially inside. It's cool, huh?
Yeah.
So stunning.
That's awesome.
Look who we ran into on our hike. We're so late. We're like going up and we see them coming down.
Yeah, we've just hiked
We're
for
6
6
hours
hours.
up.
6 hours? We're like 30 minutes in. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And so it begins. Woo! It's cold, y'all. It is cold. Look at how stunning this little area is. We're stopping here for lunch right now. The stream that runs through. Just eating all our snacks. Cheers. Ow! Rude.
I can't open it.
Those guys are up there taking a photo. What a cool spot. So, we have this area right here. Whoops. It's super rocky, but it's really pretty. Wood. Oof. Now we're on to foot. I just found this huge, oh my god, you look so tiny next to the rock. It's so big. Here's a wide angle. We're meeting Michelle and Gerald right now. And they showed up in there. We're parked right here. That's so funny. So this is like their RV kind of, or not RV, but camper for the weekend. Hey. Oh my god! How fun! This thing is massive.
Oh, yeah. So sick.
Oh, the same camera too, I love it. This is Inception. This is Inception.
Wait, yeah, cheers! Yay! We just got back from our hike and we are way too lazy. Where are you taking my cookies? We're too lazy to shower, so we're just baby wiping. That's usually what I do when I go camping anyways. Well, not at the river with my friends, but other times. It's like if you're not sweating and if it's cold, I just don't really see the need for showering. It's not that serious. Would you care to join me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get. Good morning. Good morning. We are getting ready to pack up the camp right now. And then we are going to go back into Zion. It's so hard for me to I have to think about it. Go back into Zion, and then we're gonna do another hike. That was really recommended by people. I forgot what it's called. Something like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to see. Overlook something, Canyon Overlook. I don't know. But we're gonna do that and then head home. But we're just gonna kind of take our time today because we're not really in a rush. So yeah. Doing one last breakfast. Up here during sunrise, I got a breakfast burrito. This is soy rizo with no cheese, really good salsa. He's eating another half of mine because he already killed his egg sandwich, but it was really good. We got it yesterday. Hello!
You're really nice looking.
Hello!
Hello, sir.
Hello!
Okay, bye. Have a good time.
We have entered the park once again, and we are on the way to Overlook Canyon. It's kind of hard to see with the sun, but it's so pretty. Ugh. Wow. Holy crap. Oh my goodness, it's so stunning. So we're at the entrance to the hike right now. It doesn't open for like another 10 minutes, I believe, or I don't know. He said 10 minutes, so we're not really sure. But just to give you guys a little, oh, it is so stunning. These rocks. I know you guys have seen so many of these, but it just doesn't do it justice. And a little lookout. Oh, that's so cool. This really feels like a Disneyland ride, does it not? What's that? Was it Matterhorn or something? go. Ready?
Yep.
Strapped. Just wearing tank leggings and these like, what are these even considered? I guess just like combat hiking boots that I got off Amazon. They're actually for Coachella would have been this year, but that didn't happen, so they're actually quite comfortable. So it's literally straight uphill. Oh my goodness. Getting our steps in today, for sure.
Where you going, kid?
So slow.
Why don't you absorb the fresh air and take in the great views?
It's being absorbed.
I know this view is wonderful, but you're my greatest view, Jess.
What's that noise that they make in the TikTok video?
What?
That video, is that not what you were quoting it from?
No.
Oh. No, it's a TikTok.
I don't have TikTok. I don't watch TikTok.
Whatever.
I'm not a TikTok guy.
You're a hater.
I'm a TikTok hater.
I like the view. And then it's like, who? He goes, you're my best view. And the person's like, oh.
Oh, that's like an actual thing?
Yeah.
No, I just thought I was creative right now.
Oh.
Jess has offered 3 different families for group photos on this trip, and they all like, no thanks.
Like,
no one wants our pictures. No one wants Jess's pictures.
Like, not even like a, oh, like, thanks for offering. They're just like, no. And I'm like, oh, okay. We're only like 2 minutes in.
I can't see. What do you guys think? Mountain climbing tool or bottle opener? I'm down for a fresh brew.
Tyler was like, oh, look, they have bottle openers on the side of the mountain. I'm like, are you serious?
No one's laughing.
I mean, I presume they're just if you want to climb, you just hook yourself up to there, but...
I think they're for...
Well, you didn't bring any brewskis, so...
I think they're for high lives.
Wait.
Because this is the high life.
When your kids are in trouble and you go tell them to kick rocks, this is what you do.
These are all the rocks that were kicked. Look at those boots, man.
Look at this tree.
So fashionable.
Look at these,
Where'd you get those boots from again?
Amazon. Told you like 50 times. That's so cool. I love tree roots.
Just trying to make sure your followers know where you got your boots from, Jess. She's kind of rude this morning. I don't know where she got this attitude from. Look at this cool bridge.
Oh my.
Whoa.
Oh, look at how cool this is.
Well, first of all, let's look at this.
Oh shoot.
Holy smokes. This is crazy. So we walk up all the way over here, and then it continues up there. It just opens up right here. This is what it looks like from the other side. So those people are walking over there. That's where we came from. And it just opens all the way up right here. And then into this little forest.
I want to see if I can. I'm gonna get back down though.
The same way you came back up?
Yeah, never mind. Get up. I just don't want to slide all the way down. These are pretty grippy though.
Can you say that again for the camera?
I did.
What did you say about your shoes?
They're pretty grippy.
Show us how grippy they are.
They don't move. Holy crap. Oh my god. Wow.
What do you think about this hike?
It was super easy, really short.
It's nice though.
No, yeah, it was really nice.
It's nice that it's not like super long. It's actually kind of cool.
I wouldn't have minded if it was
a little bit longer.
Another mile or so.
Yeah, but on the way back, it's still get your length. Pretty fun hike though.
His name is Alvin.
No, it's Theo. He looks like a fatty. Check out how cool these rocks are. They're like staircases, and then boom! Freaking crazy. I think this topped off our trip for sure.
I'm trying to level this out, but it's not working.
Jess works so hard on pictures.
But I don't have the attachment.
Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? Show us your grips, Jess. Whoa, look at those grippy boots. Holy smokes, those are grippy. She's acting like a daredevil right now. Nothing between her and 5 feet is life. Alright everyone, this is it. Trip's over.
This was so cool. We loved ending the trip here.
Yeah.
So worth it.
It was pretty sick, not gonna lie. And yeah, that's about it. So, signing off.
Well, I mean, whoa. You might still talk on the way home, but...
Maybe. We'll see.
But for...
We'll see if you guys are lucky to hear our voices again.
But for the national park, for now, yes.
All the views are signing off though. Sign off. Sign off.
Michelle and Ashley both came here to get coffee, so duh, I'm coming here too. So this is the little coffee shop. And then from the lattes, I got the Goddess latte with oat milk. And then they also have, came out here to talk, but they also have vegan soft serve here. So I'm gonna try it because I haven't had soft serve or like froyo in God knows how long, and I need it. Cheers, celebratory coffee.
Celebratory coffee to all the hikes. All of them. All of them. All of the hikes.
Oh my goodness, this is good. The hype is real, guys. Come to feel love. It's legit. I don't think you could see the sign, so this is a better view of the sign. That's what it looks like. I forgot to taste test a lot of the snacks that we got, so here's the first, or well, the first one I'm recording. Tastes like air. I should have known. It's 39 calories per cup. Tastes like 39 calories per cup. That's exactly what it tastes like. Anyways, I think that pretty much wraps up the trip. Should this be our official sign off? Was that a check mark? Check.
Sign off.
Bye guys.
Sign off.
Okay, I know we signed off, but this being my first kind of travel blog with suggestions and just kind of helping you guys with your future trips, I realized I should have also kind of excerpt details about the trip. Details about where we stayed, the hikes, how to prep. Zion is definitely not a trip that you can just wing. There are so many little moving parts to everything, and we realized that we definitely have to come back again, do a much longer trip, and just kind of plan everything down to the schedule, almost the hour, to be quite honest with you, just because there's so much to do. And when you're there and you realize like, shoot, we should have done this or timed this better, like you're just gonna be like, ugh, like, you know. So anyways, so let's start with Under Canvas. So Under Canvas was phenomenal. It was such a cool experience. And they have different selections of tents. They have a stargazer one where over the bed it is clear so you can see the stars at night. And then they have a suite. Then they have ones where there's a little teepee on the side and you can have your kids sleep in there. And then they just kind of have a deluxe, which has kind of this little patio area. And then we had the safari tent, which was the most basic. There's no patio. So when we got there, we were trying to see if we can upgrade to a deluxe However, everything was sold out, and what they had suggested was if you do want to book a trip sometime soon, you're gonna want to book out about 3 months in advance, just because things are getting filled so quickly. I think just with COVID, usually their travelers are international, and in previous years you could book up to 6 or 7 days out, but now because everyone's doing road trips and majority of their travelers are from California or Vegas, it's just everyone wants to come. It's like such a hot spot. So book them a couple months in advance. I don't think there are refunds. However, I believe there might be until 30 days out. And then once you get to that 30-day, you're kind of SOL. Also, they don't refund if it's rainy, I believe, because they said we can't control the weather. So unless it's like insane, like just unbearable weather where you can't do anything, you're not going to get a refund as well, from my understanding. And there is literally no service there, rightfully so. I mean, you know, I think the whole point of glamping is to really just disconnect. However, it is very, very spotty, and I did get a little bit of service in the early mornings, but that was about it. I wasn't able to post, I wasn't able to really text people or send photos. So just keep that in mind. If you do need service, you would have to either go back down into the little town where the grocery stores and the gas stations are, kind of like right off the freeway. Or you can go into town, the little town right outside of the national park, and they have a bunch of hotels. So once we got into there, we started getting service again. Nolly, stop. Okay, and then now moving to the Narrows. So the two things that you definitely need to know about hiking the Narrows is that you need a shuttle pass, either through their public shuttle buses, or you can do a private shuttle van, which is what we did, and the vans were only 14 people. And then the other thing is that you do need a park pass. So the park pass is pretty much the entrance to the national park. So that's completely separate from your shuttle pass. Your shuttle pass, and Zion Guru is where we purchased our shuttle passes through. That is outside, and it meets a couple miles down from the actual entrance. So that's completely separate. The shuttle passes are, I believe, $40 round trip per person, but I'll explain to you in just a little bit like why it's worth it. And then the day pass, or I'm sorry, the park pass is $35, but it is good for 7 days. So say you want to do the Narrows Peak with the private shuttle on day 1, and you have your park pass, that's fine. And then you want to come back day 2 and do another hike but driving yourself, just show that same park pass and you'll be good to go. And the park pass is per vehicle. So if you have like a group of 5 or 6 of you, but you guys took separate cars, make sure you just all go in one car, or else you guys will have to pay $70, $35 per car, and it's just not worth it. Okay, so back to the Narrows Peak. I also did spell out a lot of my tips on my Instagram post right here. Just more things that you guys can refer back to and just screenshot and read really quickly. But pretty much you have to book your shuttles to the Narrows and back. So as soon as you enter into the national park, you can drive only up to a certain part. And then it kind of branches off into 2 roads. So if you take this way, it takes you to other hikes, but it stops here. And then from then on, all the way into where the Narrows hike is, it's about 6 miles, and only shuttles are allowed there. So you can do their public shuttle bus or the private shuttle vans that we did, and you would just have to park outside. So people will bike in, they'll walk in, but you don't want to walk 6 miles before you start an insanely long hike. So we didn't do the shuttle buses. We just got so many mixed reviews of like, you have to wake up super early, you have to do it ahead of time, it's first come first served, the lines are long, it's like just too much unguaranteed, and I didn't even want to deal with it. So we booked our private shuttle van, which is just, it was so easy. You just got in, they take you all the way, they dump you at the very end. You don't have to wait in long lines. Like, the lines were long. It literally looked like a theme park ride. So that was really good. Also for shoes and gear, they also, through Zion Guru, they will allow you to rent hiking pants or like water pants. You can do hiking boots, they will do water socks, and then the sticks. So we did all of them except for the water pants. I just wore shorts. The water comes up to your waist or your belly or your chest, depending on how tall you are. But for me, some girls wore leggings, some people wore pants. I just don't like the feeling of wet pants on me. So I just wore kind of like spandex gym shorts, and that was fine because that was also very thin and it dried relatively quickly. So it's just preference at that point. I mean, the water is colder, but I feel like wet clothes and wet pants would like continue being cold afterwards too. So I was kind of like, I'd rather just do shorts. But the water does get cold. The water was 55 degrees when we went. But you kind of just have to like mentally tell yourself like, okay, don't think about it. Just go through it. It's going to be fine. And then I won't go into too much more detail about the hike in terms of like gear and stuff, because again, I have written it out all here. But one other thing to note is that timing wise, so the Narrows is you go in one way and you come out the same way. So you can't really get lost unless you're super deep and there's like a fork and you can whatever. But for the most part, it's very easy. And if you go super early in the morning, you just have to remember that it takes a long time for the sun rises around 7:30, at least around this time, but it takes at least at least 2 hours to start peeking over because the rocks and the canyons are so tall. So if you go super early, you're just gonna have to remember it's gonna be really cold. And if you go early, you're gonna wanna bundle jackets. I had a friend who went at 7:30 and she said that she wore 3 jackets and had like leggings and her like active wear, and she was still freezing. Mind you, she's also so tiny, but still like it gets very cold. And even when we went, we got in around 1:30 and I just had my little sports bra, my shorts, and then a crew neck, and I was cold then to certain parts. I mean, there were parts where the sun would peek out, so like we would just chill, kind of not sunbathe, but you know, defrost a little bit, but my hands went numb at one point. So definitely pack extra clothes and layers just in case. It's always just better to be safe than sorry. But yeah, and then you don't want to stay inside the Narrows past like 5:30 because again, it gets dark very quickly, and then once it gets dark and the sun goes down, it gets really cold and you just don't want to get stuck in there. It's not that fun. Those are all tips that our shuttle drivers were telling us. Okay, now moving on to we also did the Canyon Overlook Trail hike. Overlook Canyon Trail, one of the two. Oh my goodness, it was so stunning. So stunning. First of all, it's super easy. It's only a mile. And it's all uphill, but for the most part, it was really easy. Like, there were a lot of older folks. We were talking to a couple who was 71. Obviously, they're moving a little bit slower, but it's definitely doable if you are older. And that one, I would suggest, again, getting there anywhere between like 8:45, 9 to 11:30. We got to the very top around 10 and it was like perfect because the sun had like just reached over. So yeah, if you go too early, it's still gonna be dark and you're not gonna see as much of the color, and it is gonna be more chilly again. But I think that would be the best time. And the parking there is very limited. It's a tiny little parking lot. And then the rest of the way, it's just like a windy road and you can park on the sides. We got really lucky. As soon as we pulled up, we got literally the first parking spot. But I mean, people are coming and going because it is a really fast hike, so they come and go pretty quickly. So we kept seeing cars like pull out, and there was a bunch of like random little pockets. But we noticed that when we left, which was around 11:30, you could see the line and the road coming up to the hike, and it was definitely getting packed up for sure. So you want to go kind of earlier in the day, and that way you can like walk around the area, get your photos. There won't be too many people in the background, and that was really nice. But highly recommend that one. So yeah, those were the kind of the 3 points or things to really touch up on. We wish we stayed longer just because we didn't realize that there was so much around us that were maybe only in between an hour to 2.5 hours away. We wanted to see Horseshoe Bend, but we established that before, but we just realized it wasn't gonna be possible. Bryce Canyon is right there, and it's stunning rocks. Another really good hike that people do in Zion is the Grotto / Angel's Landing. That one's super gnarly. You're like scaling, I've only seen photos, but you're like scaling the rocks, like holding onto a chain. I don't know, but maybe we'll try that next time. But yeah, surrounding areas. Then you also have Lake Powell. There are these like pink sand dunes that I just discovered actually on the way back home. So we want to hit that again because you can go sandboarding. It's pretty much like snowboarding, but on sand. And you guys know I love snowboarding. So I was like, we have to do that. But yeah, so I think next time we've kind of already talked to our families, like my parents, Tyler's brother and his girlfriend, how we would do the trip if we were to, how we would do the trip next time when we all go with them is we would do one night at Under Canvas, only because we've already been there before and we just kind of want them to experience it, but it is definitely pricier, so we know that's not going to fit into everyone's price budgets. However, I haven't really looked into other hotels near the national park, so I don't know pricing wise, but there was a lot of just small lodges, like Quality Inn, like stuff like that, which I hope is affordable. If not, at least it is close to the park anyways, and you get service, so it's kind of easier to manage through. But we would do Under Canvas for a night, and they are dog friendly. Most of the national park and the cities around are super dog and pet friendly, which was great. And then we would drive into St. George, which again is about 30-40 minutes from Under Canvas. And then we would do 3 nights there, and all the hotels there there's no bad view. Like, you face this way, you see a huge rock in front of you. You face this way, another huge rock. Like, there's really no wrong way to go. So we'll probably do 3 nights, maybe at somewhere cheaper, and that way it's a lot closer to the national park. And say if my parents and Tyler's parents want to go on an easier hike in the morning, but we all bring our dogs, like, then we'll watch the dogs, and then we'll switch off, whatever, just because my parents are older, they probably don't want to go on the really long ones. So I think we would do it like that, and then we would just hit Bryce Canyon, we would hit the dunes. We do want to do Lake Powell, but we want to do that completely separate, like do a houseboat with our friends and stay there for like 4 or 5 days. But yeah, so I think our next Zion trip would be 4 days, 3 nights, 4.5 days. And I think that would be feasible, and we would stick to a schedule. We would plan out all the hikes, where we want to go. That way you're not kind of wasting time like trying to figure things out. So yeah, anyways, I hope that helps you guys. Let me know if you guys have any other questions. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, for our like next family trip going, we were thinking of May. However, I was checking weather, and May is still pretty chilly. The medium of highs were around 68. I guess it's not that chilly, but you know, it just depends. And then June, it jumped to like 79. So we're thinking maybe very, very end of May or early June to do that. But if you guys don't mind the cold, you know, by all means go. I wonder if it's maybe cheaper to go during the winter time. It could be, just because people don't really like the cold as much as they like warm weather. So that's maybe something to also consider. But yeah, so I think key points for under canvas, book ahead of time. Don't try and book last minute because it's gonna be sold out. And then for the hikes, just remember for Narrows, you wanna do the shuttle. For the Grotto, you wanna do the shuttle. You want to get the rentals, the boots, the socks, and the sticks. Definitely, I don't know how people did without sticks. I saw people going in with sandals, bare feet, no sticks, kid in the front, kid in the back, and I'm just like, you're Superwoman and Superman. They're just like trekking like it was nothing. And I mean, it's slippery. You know, you don't even know where you're stepping in. So the sticks definitely help. So get the sticks, guys. You need the sticks. And then for Overlook, just go earlier in the day. Super easy, like 30 minutes up max, depending on how many times you stop to take photos, and like max 10 minutes down. Really easy. Yeah, so anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This portion probably should have been explained throughout the vlog and not at the very end. But again, bear with me. It's kind of like my first one. We will be better next time. But yeah, all right, guys. Well, enjoy and get to planning your trip. And I hope you guys love Zion as much as we did.